This broadcast will start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Voice of Stockton. For more information on The Voice of Stockton, go to thevoiceofstockton.org.
This is KBCC 89.5 FM, Tracy, California, Peace and Justice Network of San Joaquin.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS The Voice of Stockton or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another amazing episode of Women in Business here on The Voice of San Joaquin. And now, without further ado, allow me to introduce you to our guest, the ever so talented host, Chef Tobias Cooks.
Hello. Chef Tobias Cooks here with the Voice of San Joaquin. Welcome to the Voice of San Joaquin, formerly known as the Voice of Stockton. Yes, you can see us here at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, also Periscope. Yes, we have them behind us, right behind us. Yes, and also the radio apps. Please go on and to support your local public radio station. You can see us here, the Voice of San Joaquin in Manteca, Lodi, Lathrop, Tracy, Stockton, also in our neighborhood areas, Sacramento, Monterey, Fresno, and Northern California. Thank you so much for visiting us today, Women in Business. I have such a great, exciting show today. I'm really excited about this show. It is a very informational show. If you have your young people at home this summer and they're driving you crazy eating up all the food, this is a great program to get them started in. It was a program from 9th grade to 12th grade. All right, so before we get into our program and our information, let's introduce our guests.
Hi, I'm Elder Penni McConnell, and I'm here representing Victory and Praise Church and our STEM Stockton programs that we're offering free to the community of San Joaquin County. I'm excited to be here to talk about all of the good stuff we're doing.
Yes, I am excited about that. And if you've heard me on my past shows, you know that I am very, very involved in STEM, also STEAM, with two of my children as well. It is a great program. Those who don't know, science, technology, engineer, math. STEAM is science, technology, engineer, arts, and math. It's a wonderful program, and it is a free program that is here in Stockton. Okay, before we get started, we do have an engineer student here. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Parker Sperlin, and I'm attending UOP, University of Pacific, and in the mechanical engineering program there.
All right, so you are also a part of the STEM program.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. And so some of the things that you're doing at UOP in your studies?
Right now, it's basically in the beginnings of it, you're a huge focus on math. Engineering is basically all math. It's applied mathematics is what we call it. So, it's no longer, we don't go on the board and just say, okay, here's this theory, here's this idea. We say, okay, we have this idea, right? And we're going to apply it to a real world situation. So all those word problems that we all hated when we were in middle school and all the way through high school, well, that's what we do on a daily basis. We're like a high school's nightmare,
So having this program for the junior high and the high school, this is a great way to prepare them so that when they do get to college, your level, you would say,
I mean, if you can get all the help you can in mathematics and just in STEM in general, and just get that extra, just that little extra, just that little bit more time, it's just all worth it. I mean, my biggest regret going through school is not spending my time really studying math, not taking it as seriously as I should have.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, congratulations to you. Thank you so much. We give you a round of applause. UOP student. Where's Edward? I guess he'll be coming around. All right. Thank you so much, Parker. Appreciate you. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into ourselves. So we just heard someone that go to UOP that's already in mathematics and engineering. And now we're going to talk about, like he said, if he was younger, you know, in high school and he took math much serious. And then so now you are going to grab our youth for this summer, get them involved in this program, get them involved in, and also the thing what people don't understand, like he just said, that mathematics is about thinking, it is about theory, it is about solving and problem solving and solutions and the before and the afters and the middles and the what ifs and the what so it's more than just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay.
Exactly. So the reason that we want to bring this program to Stockton, first of all, I want to say shout out to our partners, California State University.
Yes.
The Chancellor's Office is who's funding this program. And they're funding this program because they have what's called the graduation, the Graduation Initiative 2025. And it's really serious. The CSUs throughout California don't have a problem getting students, right? Because CSU is one of the best educational value education in the country. What the problem is kids actually finishing within 4 years, coming ready to do college level work like we just talked about. So the Graduation Initiative 2025 is that by 2025, incoming freshmen to any CSU will graduate within 4 years. Well, in order for that to happen, they have to be strong in English and they have to be strong in math, because those are the building blocks for anything else that you want to do. And most kids don't think that it's that serious. They think, oh, I'm never going to use this. Why do I have to? I'm doing okay. I'm passing. I have a C. Yeah, all that's great. Here's
as long as I don't get in trouble with my mom, I'm good.
Right. So here's the thing. I want to talk to the parents. Parents, yes, your kids are doing great. They're getting a C. They're getting a B. They may even be getting an A in math. But what else are they going to do this summer? Are they just going to sit around the house and play video games all day long? No, that's not what we want for our kids. We want them to have an opportunity to see how math plays out in everyday life. We want them to have some college readiness conversations, which they're going to have. We're taking a tour of CSU Stanislaus. We're going to the Turlock campus and the Stockton campus. Most people don't even realize that CSU Stanislaus has a Stockton campus, so you don't even have to commute all the way to Turlock to go to college, right? You could do it right here. We're partnering with Delta College to do some activities, some science activities with them. We are taking a field trip to Six Flags in Vallejo because we are.
So before we get to that, because we don't
I'm
want to
so
give
excited.
it the goods.
I'm so excited.
We don't want to give it the goods first. Like, we got to bait them in. We got to.
I'm so excited.
Bait them in. Yes. So, Edward, in our conversation, we was talking about kids, the high school, getting the high school kids, getting them reintroduced to math and science. And so that, like Elder Penny was saying, that a lot of the children think, oh, I really don't need this. This is something I'm going to use. From your experience being involved in the engineer part, what would you say to that piece?
Well, math is definitely important when it comes to engineering, especially if you're a radio engineer. I myself, when it comes to the radio station over here, there's a lot of math that comes into it.
Yes.
Decibels and everything, sound waves, compressing them and everything. But yeah, I know some people out there who had these kind of ideas. It's like, when I grow up, I really want to do this. I really want to do that. But once they get out of high school, they find it's way more difficult for them to get certain careers like radio or television as opposed to other kids, because most of it can be handled just on a whim. There's also those small little details here and there that you need to know your math. You need to know how these cords work. You need to know the certain measurements of each wire and everything you need to put in.
That sounds familiar.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you don't know these things, then it's going to make it a lot more difficult for you to get off the ground and get your career started in the field that you're interested in. And that's just in the engineering aspect, but math and science is pretty important in just about every aspect. Cooking, art, all that stuff. Math and science are very important factors that everybody should learn.
Yes.
Do you mind if I add something too?
Sure.
Just one of the things that, that's very different about math is that it's done in levels, right? So it's like, it's not very, I think of like in engineering route, like it's not so widespread. It's not a horizontal, level. It's a very vertical. So you have to pass one level to get to the
Yes.
other. And in order to do that, you need to be proficient in each step in math. So, you can't take Calc 1 without taking pre-calc. You can't, and so on and so forth. So, you really have to not just be okay with the material, but you actually have to know the material in order to use it throughout, because you're going to use that material throughout the entire career. So, it's just really important to make that foundation as strong as possible and then work your way up.
Yes, and thank you so much. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to have them come on board, so that people could get a perspective of how serious math is, how serious science is. And like Edward said, even though me being a chef, people think, oh, you cook. No, it's a science.
Yes.
Especially to baking. If you don't have your measurements, if you don't know how to convert your
Yes.
ounces, your kilograms, your
Yes.
milligrams, even water has weight. You
Yes.
even know that water has a weight as well. When it says 4 pounds and you have water, you're like 4 pounds and you're holding a bucket. You're kind of like, what in the world is this? And also in culinary, our signs for pounds are different. It's not LP. It's an actual pound sign.
I did not know that.
Yes, so we do. So yes, when you look at kilometers, when you look at ounces and things for the culinary world, there's different signs that you need to look at. There's no OZ for ounce. So
True.
yes, so there.
That is
Yeah,
true.
when you see tablespoon, they measure tablespoons. They measure teaspoons, and sometimes they'll say you need 350, milligrams. You're like, what in the world? And we have scales and things of that nature. So you have to understand what that is. You have to understand what is that. And so when I saw this, Danielle, a shout out to Danielle. When she sent this to me, I got so excited. And I was like, wow, okay, we have to go. And I was so tired. And then when you said it was free, I was like, oh, we're here. All right. So how did you come about this, Elder? Like, was it something you read, or you're already involved in education? What is your background to now get you to have this program?
Well, personally,
Thank you.
I am passionate about education. I hold a master's degree, and I'm playing around with my doctorate degree. How we as an organization got into it, last year we got a grant from California State University at Bakersfield
Wow.
to do a junior high school program. And we had 20 kids registered, 18 kids finished. And that program was for kids that were struggling with math. They were not making it. They were 1 to 2 grade levels behind. And it was such an amazing experience. Every child's knowledge base grew over a 5-week period that we said we absolutely need to do this again. Well, because of that program, we got an opportunity to apply for the high school program. And so
Wow.
actually, I'm running 2 programs this summer. I'm running the junior high and the high school program. Because we believe that education is a social justice issue, and education, no one can take away from you what you know. You know
Yes.
what you know, right? And it'll go forever. And kids think that they have plenty of time, but we as adults know that they don't have that much time.
Yes.
4 years of high school is going to go by like that. So that's why we're doing it.
All right. And I love that it's a hands-on setting. And what is the schedule like?
So it's Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday, it's actual math instruction. It's a combination of live instruction and computerized instruction with a program called Ed Ready. It's based on California core standards, so it does not matter if you're Lodi Unified, Lincoln, Manteca Unified, Stockton Unified. It doesn't matter because it's all California core standards. The Ed Ready program is self-paced, and depending on where your child is hanging out, they can actually solidify what they know and do exercises that'll get them all the way up to calculus. So they can go back to school already having been introduced to calculus, being able to get tutoring on calculus, and be ready to hit the school year running. So Monday through Thursday, it's 9 to 2:30. That's what we do. In addition to the math, we are doing arts, the STEAM. Your child will have an opportunity to work on a music project, either doing video production, lyric writing, actually singing, if that's what they want to do. Also, we're offering photography classes because all of this you need math for. You need to know how to calculate the light and the distance and all of that. On Fridays, it's college readiness. We're going to talk about career planning and goal setting and how do I get from here to there and what do I want to do when I grow up. And even if they don't know, at least it's exposing them to some opportunities that they may have not even thought about. And that's when we're going to do our college tour.
All right. So going back to the beginning of it, you mentioned that there's a program so they can actually work at their own pace.
Yes.
All right. Because at first some people get a little intimidated. They think like it's a whole classroom setting. They have to know the answer. So virtually like they will go to what they feel comfortable with or what the test scores.
Yes, so they'll take an assessment test sometime the first week of instruction, and based on that assessment test is where they'll start.
Okay.
And then from there, at their own pace, every day, except on Fridays, they'll get an opportunity 1 to 1.5 hours of the day to work through their math problems.
All right, so it's virtually hands-on for them as well. And that's great because then they get a chance to monitor their own progress, they get a chance to see it, and then if they get stuck or if they feel like they need to review it, then they'll have the opportunity to do that.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful. Okay. And then you mentioned the art part of it.
Yes. The art part. So photography classes and music classes, video production. We're trying to work it out.
Edward, did you hear that? You guys, I think they're going to end up going. They're going to end up sneaking in the classroom.
Come on, we can use you, right? So, yeah, the kids are going to have opportunities because math is needed in all of that, and we just don't want to bore them with math all summer. We want them to have fun. So that's the art part of the STEAM, the photography and the music.
Okay, and when I was there, you mentioned they could use their phones for the photography part.
Can.
So listen, because I bought phones before, and I did not know that phones are a part of a necessity thing now. So all these little fancy phones that they've been begging for.
Yes. Yes. We're going to let them break their phones out, all the iPhones and this new Android and all these amazing pictures that you see on commercials. Yes, they're going to get to do that. And we're going to set up an art gallery that you're going to be able to see at their graduation ceremony. I think it's going to be exciting.
All right. I love that. Okay. So let's go back to it's the CSU that's involved in this.
Yes. Yes. CSU, again, their graduation of initiative is to, by the year of 2025, their goal is to have 40% of all incoming freshmen finish in 4 years. So they're partnering with churches and nonprofits all over the state of California. There are 20 locations that are doing this same program this summer, and we're doing what we can.
But Stockton is the location for the San Joaquin.
Yes.
All right, so you hear that Stockton is the location for San Joaquin. Your child could be a part of any school district. It doesn't matter what school district. Then we're going to get into the application process so you know how your 9th grade or 9th to 12th grade could be involved in this program.
And actually, it's incoming 9th graders. So if your child just finished 8th grade,
oh, that's wonderful.
They're eligible
that's good
as well.
To know. So all of the graduations that we just had, they have something to do for the summer. Yes. And this is great because this will get them ready for high school.
Yes, it'll get them ready for high school. I mean, it's only 5 weeks. They don't have anything pressing to do.
No.
And they need something to help with that transition. That's a big transition coming from middle school into high school. Application process, super simple. It's a 1-page application, Mom and Dad. All you have to fill out, your kids need to do some essay questions, and I need a copy of their report card. That's really it.
All right. And make sure that you sign up as soon as possible because, listen, after the advertising, the marketing, radio show, the slots are going to go really, really quick.
Yes. I only have 30 slots left for all of San Joaquin County. We've got kids from Tracy that are coming, and we're going to have a booth at this weekend San Joaquin County Fair. We're going to be taking signups there. So if you're going to be at the fair, come and find me at the Victory and Praise Church booth, and you can actually fill out the application there and get your child a spot.
All right. So I had to slow you down in the beginning.
I'm so excited.
So let's talk about some of the exciting things that they're going to be doing. I think that I am going to be a chaperone to Six Flags. I don't know if I'm gonna be a good chaperone. I don't know if I'm gonna be dependable, but you'll on the bus there and the bus back, you know. So how about that? I had the cotton candy in my hand.
Bring a big enough suitcase so I can come with.
Okay. All volunteers get to go to the Six Flags with us. So yeah, the fun part, because we do want our kids to have some fun this summer.
Yes.
We're doing a physics project based on roller coasters. And unfortunately, the closest roller coaster I could find was at Six Flags in Vallejo. So we are taking a field trip, all included in the program. No expense to the parents. We're busing an entire group with the chaperones and the volunteers.
I'm a chaperone.
To Six Flags in Vallejo. We're going to do our physics project. And then we're going to have fun. We're going to have lunch out there and let the kids kind of run wild and burn off some of the energy that they've been storing up all summer. Yeah.
But this is a project, though.
Well, it's a project, but it's not going to take us all day to do the project. So since we're going all the way to Vallejo, we might as well let the kids have some fun, right?
All right. At one of the best roller coasters around, right? Like, you can't beat that. Like, what's better, science, math, than to do a project on the roller coaster?
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Just
All
saying.
right. And then the graduation.
And then the graduation. So yeah, this is a 5-week program, and at the end we're having a huge graduation for all of the students, and the parents and family and friends can come and they get to see what the kids have been doing. They're going to see the photography gallery. They're going to be able to listen to the music and see the production. It's going to be a whole production that they've been working on. They're going to get to talk to the staff and find out what have my child been doing all summer and get them ready to go back to school. We got a couple other surprises that we'll have, and then we'll have some cupcakes and some punch, and we're going to go home and get ready for school.
All right. I am so excited about this. So listen, I see your passion about this.
So excited.
Yes. So outside of this, is your primary focus education?
Yes, our ministry, our church, we believe in being a one-stop shop. So whatever the community needs, that is the programs that we try to offer. And we know that education is a big deal in San Joaquin County. We know that we're trying to get businesses to come here and headquarter here, so you don't have to keep making that commute. Well, they're not going to come if they don't feel like they have the workforce. So we're offering as much as we can to get our community ready for what's coming up in the future.
Yes, and I think that by getting our children ready, AI is here. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I even, as a chef, had to change my business and how I do things differently because of AI, because of digital marketing. It's so prevalent, and a lot of people, they probably won't do business with you unless you are some kind of internet savvy or have some kind of, your website goes across or you know, something like that. So with it, 2025 is not that far away.
No, it's not.
Literally, it'll be like 5 years from now. Like, we're almost done with 2019. And most of these kids coming in ninth grade, they're going to be going right into 2024.
Yep.
Right into college.
Right.
And a lot of those kids, the 12th graders, are going to be coming out of college 2024, 2025. So really, that's not that far.
Nope. It's
to
not.
go.
It's
Yes.
not. And so the press is on Stockton, Lodi, Tracy, Mountain House, Manteca. The press is on. We got to get our kids ready so they can get to college, get through college. We don't want them there 6 and 7 years trying to get through college.
Please, no. No.
Right?
Look, us parents can't deal with that.
We
no.
cannot, right? We want them to be able to go to UOP and CSU. I'm a Tiger mom. I'm all about UOP as well. We want our kids ready to succeed and go out in the world and be able to compete with everybody from LA and San Francisco and all of the other amazing cities that we have. We want our kids to be ready to compete. So we got to get it started somewhere, and hopefully summer of 2019 will be where we start it.
All right, give them your information.
So my contact information, Victory and Praise Church, 2029 East Harding Way, here in the city of Stockton. You can call the church, 209-466-3976. You can visit our website, www.victoryinpraise.org. That's VICTORYINPRAISE.org. You can find us on Facebook. request an application and get it filled out. I'm also tonight, Wednesday night, having a parents meeting at 7 p.m. You can come by, ask me more questions, pick up an application. I promise you, if it takes you 5 minutes to fill out this application, it's taken a long time. It's a really quick and easy process. Or come visit me at the fair this weekend. I'll be there Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday afternoon.
All right, so Free Stockton Youth Summer Program. It starts June 24th to July 26th, Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday. There will be lab work, things they'll do. Friday be a half a day, kind of fun day, but they'll still be learning.
Yes.
They'll be in a safe environment.
Yes.
There will be food provided for them. They can also
Yes.
bring their lunches
Yes.
and their snacks as well. And you know that during this time, your child is going to get the proper education that they need, or they can review some things for them so that by the time school starts, they can have a leg up on it. And that's the most important thing in our community. When you talk about rebuilding a community,
Yes.
we're talking about our youth. Okay, so women in business, we are multifaceted people. You say you had a son
I do.
in UOP.
He's undergrad at UOP, working on his master's degree.
All right.
Hashtag Tiger Mom.
All
Mhm.
right. Well, congratulations to that. So there's your passion for
There's
women
my
in business,
passion,
for
yes.
education. And I'm so happy that you decided to do this and that you decided to pursue this. We need to see more and more women, especially more and more minority women, that is involved in STEM and tech. The tech world is booming. Let me
Yes,
tell you.
it is.
I work for the tech world. I'm going back to work for the tech world. And let me tell you, it is like a one-stop shop in the tech world. There's like, they get onto that campus and they have everything they need there. You know, they have the cafes, they have
Yes.
everything they need, because that's how important AI is. That's how important technology is. So I wanted to do this show. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Chef
you,
Tobias.
Parker. Thank you, Edward, for being a part of this show to let people know about the STEM program here in Stockton. Give them your information one more time before we go.
Victory and Praise Church, 209-466-3976, 2029 East Harding Way, right here in the city of Stockton.
All right, Chef Tobias Cooks here with San Joaquin, the voice of San Joaquin, the voice formerly known as the voice of Stockton. Please, 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 I'm begging you, you're a parent, you have a child between the 9th and 12th grade, get them out to this free summer program. You cannot go wrong. It's free. They're going to get a chance to learn. They're going to get a chance to apply skills that is going to take them all the way through their career. Okay, Women in Business with Chef Tobias
Thank you.
Cooks. Thank you for being a part
Thank you,
of
Chef.
it. We are here. We will see you next week. Stockton, you have something to do.
Do da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da.